episode 192. What's the podcast? We are
Skipped
back.
a couple.
We skipped a slight.
First episode of 2023.
Yeah, for 2023, we are back. Happy New Year to you and yours. I believe Lunar New Year is coming up, though. So
yeah, it's coming up in a few weeks.
So Lunar New Year is coming up. There's another.
Actually, no, January 20th. It's coming up real soon.
There's another.
It's not a few weeks.
There's another.
That's like a week and a half.
Yeah, there's another, I believe, religion or belief system that doesn't celebrate till March. So
it's a Persian New Year.
Something of that nature. We're not here to offend the people. We're just here to provide.
Yeah.
We're just here to provide wrong information.
Quality,
Don't quote us.
Quality content as you get from point A to point B. I am DJ Jerome Baker III. Shout out to my guy, always available. # You were Eddie.
What's happening, fellas?
And don't charge Abdul.
We're back, baby.
Do remember to check us out at whatsapodcast.live for our previous episodes. And of course, our very, very popular YouTube channel, youtube.com/whatsapodcast.
Very popular.
We also have a very growing, popular TikTok channel. So be on the lookout for that as well if you're on the TikTok.
On the TikTok.
That's how people over 40 say. You on a TikTok? Yeah.
You are on the TikTok?
That's how the over 40 crowd says. You on a TikTok? Yeah, I'm on a TikTok, bro.
Oh, man.
Are you guys on the TikTok?
I am.
Yeah. It's different. It's a different way to consume.
I don't like it's just is it just people posting videos? That's it?
No. Oh yeah, it's all videos.
Is there like a social aspect to it besides just you posting videos?
Comments,
no, I never even go in the comments. Do you?
The comments can be very social because you can reply to comments with video.
Oh, what?
So like the comments are very, very popular.
I have not gone into any comments in any of these like cleaning videos or chiropractic videos I watch.
Educational aspect is tremendous though. Like if you do want to see how to like work out a busted meniscus like I do, they have doctors with real practices and will show you how to work out. You know what I'm saying? Or if you want to know how to, I don't know, like make
anything from stretching to you know what I'm saying, or you know, things like that. They have great tutorials and shit on how to do all of that. Clean your car. What's the best strategy on how to fucking clean your floor mats and shit like that? They got videos for all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. But it's just once you get into that fucking rabbit hole of like just swiping up and you know going video to video, you can waste a whole lot of time on that shit. That's the only negative thing about TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 a.m. Next, you know, it's 4:44 in the morning.
Yeah,
you have wasted time. Not like you might have learned 1 or 2 things, but
you definitely wasted a lot of sleep.
You know what I do? That's really I don't try to go far out from what my algorithm is already programmed to. Like I don't try to bring in new stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on their explore page fucking looking at videos that are not normally in my algorithm because I don't want new shit coming in and fucking up infiltrating my content. You know what I'm saying? My feed already, which is kind of like geared really to what I'm there for. So I like that. I like, you know, mechanics fixing shits, anything from a vacuum to a fucking radio to, you know, a car or things like that. You know, I just said chiropractic shit and, you know, motherfuckers getting cracked. So yeah, I like it like that.
Do you go to the chiropractor, get your shit cracked up?
I'm looking for, I had a good chiropractor pre-COVID and he actually ended up just retiring once COVID started, DuPont Chiropractic, and he never came back. So, I'm looking for a new chiropractor. I just went to this spot called the Joint Chiropractic, and they're kind of like all over the place. And I went to a location of theirs in like what's that area part of town, like Glover Park or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Trash.
Yeah, it wasn't right.
Did they do that crazy shit where they put the strap on your neck and crack your shit?
No, I would do that though.
I wouldn't.
No, I'm good on that.
I'm good on that.
I'd do it.
Most I think most
Okay.
people that do that aren't even doctors. Because I went to the chiropractor, and he was like, "I would never do that to anybody."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, on TikTok, no, which is
you be watching the dog chiropractor. The dude be cracking the dog's necks and shit.
yo, you know what? You know what's another section that's in my algorithm that I really fuck with is the dude who be like, horseshoes.
Oh,
He
he be
like
cleaning the
be
horseshoes.
cleaning out the motherfucking horses. What's the bottom of their foot called? It's not a paw. What is it
Hoof.
called? Hoof.
Yeah,
And removing the horseshoe and putting a new one on there.
scraping all that nasty shit out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
you like
that
that?
I do like it.
My biggest TikTok discovery has been battle rap. I just watch like Charlie clips all day long. Like that dude is
Mm,
just
Not murder move.
insane. Nah, he isn't. Nah, it's just mainly Charlie clips and other just random stuff, man. But it's nothing too crazy. But I can see how people get addicted to it.
yeah,
I can see how people can become stars on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just trying to play that game right, algorithm, all that good stuff. So, if you're on the TikTok, leave a comment. Let us know. We won't follow you, but we'll look at your page because it
Do
tells
we have a
everybody.
TikTok? Do we have a What's a Podcast
It's
TikTok?
getting there. It's getting there.
Okay.
It's hidden. Yeah, for sure.
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Happy New Year
We
to
we haven't
everybody.
been on since 2022.
Since Christmas, right?
Yeah, it was past Christmas, right?
Yeah.
December 29th is when we posted that episode. So, yeah. We were supposed to record last week and just things got hectic. I was in the middle of doing mad shit. Jerome, I think you were traveling the world,
I was sick.
DJing. Eddie was sick. You had COVID or?
No, I just had like the flu, man. I just caught like it's crazy because I had all my flu shots, COVID shots, all that, and I just caught like a little 24, 48 hour kind of like I wasn't like
Yeah,
super sick. I was still working and shit, but I was just like tired and like headache,
yeah.
you know?
I just went and got my next COVID booster
I got
and a
mine
flu
on last
shot.
Sunday.
I got it on Monday. That shit
Yeah.
took me out.
Oh,
The next-
really?
I slept. I slept for
I,
a good 24 hours.
I got my COVID booster on my lunch break at work and went back to work and my arm wasn't even sore. I didn't like it's like
Oh,
it didn't even happen.
I didn't feel anything that day. I went early in the morning and then at night I just started feeling tired. And then I woke up the next day
You were
super
sick.
exhausted. I wasn't sick.
It
I
was
was just
probably the flu shot, not the COVID shot.
maybe it
You
was
got them
one
both
of
at the
them.
same time?
I got them both at the same time.
Oh wow, I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's good. I think people got to realize it's still out here. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah,
felt
man.
that there was a heavy resurgence over Christmas.
Yeah.
And,
All that traveling.
Now
traveling.
that shit is coming back, man.
It's been
That shit's not
cold.
going anywhere.
Yeah,
that
it's not
shit
going
is,
anywhere.
You know what I mean? So I need to get that squared away, man. I need to get taken care of. 'Cause
Yo, it's easy, man. You could just walk in now. Like
I know
don't-
you keep saying that, and every time I walk past CVS or something like that, I'm just like, I should do it.
Yo, I took my kid to Chevy Chase Pavilion. You know, Mazda Gallery is now completely closed.
Right.
The whole shit is going away. And then across the street where the Cheesecake Factory is, that whole plaza is now closed except for Cheesecake Factory. But you can walk in there and go get a COVID and a flu shot
Oh
by
wow.
the city.
Free
It's
walk
open
in.
free. You just walk in and
No
no
appointment necessary.
appointment, no nothing. You just walk in and get whatever shot you need.
I might do that then.
And they're open on Sundays till 7 p.m.
You should just hike up there, Rome. Catch your Uber back.
That's a little too far. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I could do it. I could do it.
That's not that far.
I'm trying to think of where the park takes you past that.
The
though.
park will take you all the way. Oh, you just got to go up. What's that road, Abdul?
You can
No, you know where the park. You
take-
know where the park lets you out. The park lets you out.
On Connecticut
by
Ave.
Comet Ping Pong.
Yeah, on Connecticut, and
Yeah,
then you just walk
that's
up.
Nebraska.
Yeah. And you can walk
I've
up
done that.
military, take that up to military, and go to military right to Mazda Gallery.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
need to get it straight with my situation. You know what I'm saying? So we'll
Yeah.
see. I'm gonna get it squared away though. I'm gonna do that next week because that makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah,
Especially I'm
plus you
back on
out
the
there
road.
too, and you out
Back on the
there.
road. Yeah, I'm back on the road soon, man. All the next month and March are like outside for a great reason. So
Butters.
I see you back on your workout shit, man.
yes, I've worked out.
You and Scooty back on your workout walking shit.
Well,
Rock Creek
I've worked
Social
out.
Walk Club.
I've worked out twice a day, every day since the year started. Because that is the plan that I'm on. It's
Are
called
you still
75,
doing that? Are you still doing that? What is it, like 90-day?
75 hard. Yeah, yeah. But we started over for the new year.
So 75 hard has started January 1.
Yes, and so the gallon of water mixed with two 45-minute workouts, um,
45-minute minimum workouts.
minimum workouts with one outside per day, 10 pages of reading, follow a diet, no alcohol, the whole nine.
So you haven't drank in the new year.
I have not.
Good for you.
Scooty's not drinking.
He's not doing it. No, he's out right now. He's at Bronze right now, getting turned up.
What's bronze?
Bronze
Yo,
is the new restaurant
shout out to Keem.
on 8th Street, the Old Smith Commons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keem, who was our one of our crypto instructors, he opened up the restaurant along. Like Eric Bruder Yang is a small partner in there,
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
and he opened up right before Christmas, and it's been crushing. It's been on everybody's Instagram story. I mean, they're about to do really well, man. I think he
Good
has.
for
Yeah.
him.
I think
He's the chef or no?
He's the
He's the
chef.
owner.
He's the owner. He's got.
He's the
I
owner
think-
and operator, and he's hired chefs that know exactly the sort of cuisine that he wants to provide to the establishment. I have not been yet. My wife went with her cousins, and they had a fucking great time, and the food was delicious. And you know, I need to. I've just been busy, man. Last few weeks, honestly, it's been real hectic for me with this move. But now that that's slowing down, I think I need to get out there and make it happen. Yo, reservations are closed, man. They're completely booked out.
Good for him, man.
And even on the day that my wife wanted to go with her cousins, that shit was completely booked. I texted Keem at 10 o'clock at night, and I was like, yo, there's nothing available for tomorrow, but Kim wants to come through with 6 of her cousins. What can you do? He was like, we'll make it happen.
Dope.
Mm.
Yeah. He's like, we'll make it happen for her. So I was like, listen, I know I'm not the only one texting you about this shit. So sorry, but not
Right.
sorry.
Right. When it's your wife is different though. You know?
Yeah.
There is.
I
No
mean,
sorry in that respect. Like you, my man, and we. It's not like I'm asking you for nothing crazy. Like we put money in your pocket.
Yeah,
You
we're
know
gonna
what I
spend a
mean?
couple
So,
$100.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think he has his chef D'Angelo. I think D'Angelo's working.
Our
and
guy,
he's in-
what Dirty's over there
Dirt,
too.
yeah, that's what his real name is D'Angelo. But Dirt,
Oh, okay.
I think Dirt is over there. If Dirt's in the kitchen, he's tremendous with the food.
He's a monster in the kitchen, man.
So yeah, I mean, shout out to Bronze, man. They're gonna do really.
And shout out to
well.
Dirt, man. Dirt just had a baby.
He had another
Actually,
one, or
might
he
not-
has a.
No, the first one, actually, yeah, I just thought about it. That baby's a little bit older now, right? It's like
yeah,
6,
she's
7
like-
months.
Nah, she's older than that.
He said Jerome
No,
said
she's
she's like
not.
2 years old.
Oh, she's walking and all that. Yeah,
Oh shit!
yeah.
All right,
for
listen,
sure.
congratulations
She's on the way to 2 for sure.
to high school.
She's on, she about to get her license.
Um,
That's amazing. Okay,
so yeah,
I need to
man,
go to Bronze though. Should we go? Should we all like do a little
Let's go. Text him now.
holiday
Text him
holiday
now.
fucking
Yeah.
soiree
week.
with Silent Tom?
Next week works.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. We should go
Let's
get some
go.
food.
But yeah, I mean, shout out to everybody just starting the year off. You know, just
How was
in
your New Year's, by the
places.
way? You were working or
Of course,
where were you
I'm
DJing?
never turning that down. DJ at Capo,
okay?
which was tremendous, great time with family and friends. You know, they were pretty consistent about it being just another Saturday night. So like there was no flyer, there was no tickets being sold. The tables were sold out, but there was just no real like
Do tables typically sell out there like every Friday, Saturday, anyways?
no.
Okay.
No. You might get 1 or 2 tables.
Okay.
But they were sold out. And it was just a good time. It was a lot of people, and you know,
Nice.
I was right on sync with the ball drop. It's the first time I've seen the TVs on in there, and then they turned the TVs off at midnight, and it was just a party. And next thing you know, it actually was busier. Obviously, about 12:30,
What
Like
was the
that's
crowd like? What were the
everybody.
ethnic mix up? Everybody?
Capo was everybody's spot. Yeah, man. The people of
Okay.
color tend to fall through a little bit later. That's when I started getting the heavy Afro beat requests and stuff like that, which I very rarely
Obliged to.
obliged to. Yeah, leave me alone.
Only in
Get out of
Silver
here.
Spring.
Fuck out
Only
of
in
here.
Silver Spring. Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
me and my girl, it's her cousin. We love you. But yeah, I played it. I already played it. Sorry.
Yeah. Next time, show
We,
up early.
my bad. We just got here. Yeah, well, that's your fault.
Yeah.
So anyhow, it's just a matter of. It was a good night, man. That whole weekend was pretty solid. I think was it that weekend? Yeah, because then Sunday night, I think Matthias played at Soundcheck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Soundcheck.
saw Matthias on New Year's Eve too.
Did you?
Yeah, I saw him at
Oh, Pierre's
Maquetto.
joint.
Yeah.
Pierre's
Yeah,
joint.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out to Studio Sonic, man. I heard they had a solid party.
That was a nice vibe in there,
Who
man.
DJ'd that party?
They had a whole bunch of people, but that kid,
Mr.
the,
Selector.
what's his name?
Mr. Selector.
Mr. Selector. Yeah, he was one of them, and then they had a few DJs that were
Couple
rotating
DJs,
in and
yeah.
out.
We're just
Yeah,
as far as everybody knows, we'll be working together next year, so it'll be a much smoother.
You and
situation.
Sonic will be working together next year for New Year's.
Yeah, next year we'll get that squared away.
but
yeah.
the venue, Maquetto is beautiful. Shout out to Eric, and
Do they still have retail in there?
no,
It's like consignment now, isn't it? Or did they
no. It's just for display. I think those are some of Eric's personal pairs.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
And what?
good. Good
It's
decision.
just strictly for display. There's nothing being sold. I don't think. But it was open bar, and so um, it was nice, man. Stayed in there for a little bit, and we were tired though, man. It had a long day. It was my birthday, and the moving, and motherfuckers were exhausted. We pushed it. We were like, nah, let's go out. And
Nobody wanted to. Everybody just did it.
well, it was just my wife and I, and we pushed ourselves to just get out the house. The kids were at the grandparents' house, so we kind of had the night off, and we just pushed it. And ended up. I went to Yums afterwards. We were home before midnight.
Oh, you didn't see Taz?
I didn't even make it to Taz's thing, man. I wanted to really go by there and wish my man happy birthday. And I, you know what it was? It was still early enough, and I was like, yo, I don't think Taz is even there yet. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna chill for a little bit, and I'm gonna come back out and see my guy after midnight.
Game
Yeah,
over.
You know what I'm saying?
After Yums, that's not happening.
Well, I you know what? I was getting the Yums because there's a strategy to Yums on big nights like this. Like the earlier you go, the better your odds are of not having to wait long.
Yeah.
So I was gonna grab the food and take it home and not even eat it, and just what I'm saying, I can heat it up when I come back at the end of the night. I just don't want to go there at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning and wait fucking 45 minutes to even put in my order.
Yeah.
It's crazy now. I've never seen Yums this crazy on weekends.
I mean, there's no other place to eat late night around there. You know what I'm saying? There's no place to eat.
There is, but you
Where
go to the
can you?
pizza. What's that pizza spot that's right by? It sucks, but people go there.
Across the
Manny
street
and
from
Olga's or some shit
oh yeah, fuck that.
over there by the shop by
Yeah.
Commonwealth.
Yeah, nah, nobody's fucking with that.
Yeah, I mean, and it's you're right. There isn't a whole lot.
Yeah.
But somehow with like people from Black Whiskey and those little sports bars and all that shit across the street on 14th, that whole crowd comes to fucking Yums.
Yeah.
And they just feel like they're entitled to Yums. And I be feel like kicking the shit out of people, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, the New Year's thing is always interesting, particularly when it's a weekend, because then the energy is just different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's super turned up. It's super almost juvenile with the way people acting. I mean, I walked into Capo at 9:45, and there was already a girl passed out on her boyfriend.
Oh my God.
At 9 o'clock at night?
9:45 at night.
That sounds I mean, listen, you can say all you want, Jerome. I remember your birthday 12, 13 years
Yeah,
ago.
but that I mean that's
You were out of commission by 10 p.m.
I remember that.
That's false. There was no way it was 10 p.m.
11.
Nah, I made it to midnight.
I
You
don't
thought
know.
you did.
I definitely did.
Oh,
I
no.
definitely
You
did.
might have been
Trust me.
out at midnight still, but you
Trust me.
wasn't.
I
You didn't
remember.
make it to.
That
Hold
was
on.
at
Where was
recess.
that at recess?
I heard
Recess.
it. I heard
He
an
was passed out
earful.
in the office in the back.
Jerome was
I-
still in the building. He was just in the back office.
I
No,
heard
no,
an
he's definitely in
earful.
the building. He just wasn't
Yeah,
on the.
definitely in the building. I was,
Yeah.
Was that your?
Taking a nap.
Was it like your birthday and little Omar birthday
Yep.
collabo?
Omar was passed out outside in the smoking
Omar was
area.
passed out front. And Jerome was in the office in the
yeah,
back.
it was my 30th though. You only turned 31 time. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
shout out to shout out to Recess.
That
Shout
was
out
a
to
good
Brandon. Brandon from Recess.
Where is Brandon at?
He's
Oh,
a
nah,
very
he's doing.
successful.
Yeah, you told me about
Yeah,
that.
he and I have been working together. So it's
What's he doing now?
He does like parties for apartment buildings.
Okay,
So
dope.
like, let's say your building wants to have like a
Happy hour or some
6
kind
to-
of a function.
6 to 8. You hire him. I come through DJ. He provides catering. You know
Dope.
what I'm saying? Like, or you do a pool party on Saturday afternoon.
We got you.
You
Music,
pick whatever
food.
package you want. Here's the
Yep.
music. You know what I mean? So he's crushing that. So, but New Year's was
That's
dope.
awesome.
Like I said, the next day we went to see Matthias. He was DJing at Soundcheck, and then
How is
somehow
the day after New Year's in nightlife?
he was
Light.
opening for this guy named Bauer, who had a hit song a few years ago.
I
So-
remember him. What is he from? Seattle or some
Nah,
shit?
he's from like Jersey. But he so we stayed for Matthias. Matthias crushed it. More people showed up than they expected, so it was a good room for Matthias. But I was with a group of people who Matthias was done at like 11:15, and he wasn't getting back on until like maybe like 1 or something like that.
Oh, he opened and then closed?
Yeah, he was gonna close. So then it was like, well, I was like, y'all want to go? Y'all trying to go to the turn up? Because I'm always down to go to the turn up. You already know this about me.
Yeah, if you're not working, let's
If
go.
I'm not working and I'm
And
4
you already
blocks
in the
away-
streets?
4 blocks away. Oh, we're going to Abigail on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what do? Walk into Abigail. We're the first people there at midnight because they already knew it was gonna be a slow night. So my homegirl's the manager. She was like, "Y'all want a
What
bottle?
kind of bottle you
What
want?
kind of bottle you want?
Yeah.
And where do you want your table? You want the table in the corner? You want the table in the on the floor?" They was like on the floor. I said, "Cool. If you can keep the cranberry juice, just like keep the cranberry juice
Well,
coming."
because you're not drinking.
I was not drinking. You know what I'm saying? And even she was like, "Joe, I'm not taking a shot tonight." I said, "Neither am I."
Did you not drink after midnight on New Year's, or you
I
didn't
did not
start
drink
drinking
after midnight.
after midnight? So it doesn't count when you wake up the next day. It's like 12 o'clock, 12:01. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because what I've figured out is like you can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna get healthier," or "Oh, I'm gonna like have these general goals." You have to be very specific and kind of make them give yourself a timetable, and it be actionable. So like,
Accountability.
right? So like by February 1st, this, all that kind of stuff. So that's where I'm at right now, and just removing liquor. I'm in the middle of researching being a pescatarian, which is truly being a vegetarian, just including fish and dairy. Which for me, I didn't really know that, but I see myself moving towards that way of living.
No more
hopefully.
steaks, no more chicken, no
I'm
more
not a
pork
really big
chops.
steak I hate pork. I need to get rid of it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you don't eat pork already.
I try not to. Like,
Okay.
I do love a good Italian sandwich. You know what I'm saying? But in
Yeah.
terms of like,
But that's a rarity, probably. You're not.
like
it's not-
but like a pork chop, just like I'm good personally. I've never really been a pork chop.
I fuck with it,
I mean, I'm not.
but I don't.
knocking
But I
nobody.
don't eat it often.
And I'm not knocking. I'm not knocking nobody. But I know where I need to be. So,
No doubt.
and I'm going to get my blood work done in 2 weeks. So that's going to be one of those like you figure out what you can't eat, what's not good for you.
Mhm.
The whole blood pressure thing. I'm super scared of that. So we're gonna see. But until then, man, I'm hiking every day. I got new hiking shoes.
Oh yeah, what
Puma
kind of shoes did you
boots.
get?
I got some Puma boots. Puma Thomas
I saw those. They're like Puma's ACG version of ACG.
100%. Yeah.
They look good. They're actually like the same like color too.
Yeah, for sure. There's a nice.
How they working out?
Perfect.
Comfortable, no
For-
blisters, good to
yeah,
go.
Nah, nothing. For Rocky Park has to offer. It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
So, been in though, and then I saw the shop just got some Solomons. So
Oh
I'm gonna go
shit!
down. I'm gonna go down tomorrow and see what those are hitting for.
What is Scooty
Um,
wearing for the hike?
Solomons,
Oh, all right.
but they're wearing some of the like sports style ones. I want real deal hikers. You know what I'm
Is the
saying?
Yeah,
shop
So
getting those?
I don't know what they're getting. They got one pair, and it's kind of like a test thing, probably. But Solomons are the move right now. All the kids are
yeah,
wearing Arc'teryx jackets, Solomons.
yeah.
Like
Solomon was a slept on brand. You know what? It should have made like some of this shit should have been on like some of the sneaker of the year conversation. Like,
well, it's
the
10 years.
top 20 or top 10 or whatever those
It's 10
lists are.
years of that XT6, which is the most popular model. It's 10 years of that shoe.
Yeah.
So what you're about to see in the next 12 months are just a bunch of new colorways. They have a program called the Recut, which is basically them re-engineering the shoe to fit sort of like the mass acceptance of it. You know what I mean? So a lot of people did sleep on it, but I think it's because it wasn't so much like there were multiple models. It was one model with a bunch of colorways. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I went
So
into the shop the other day. Silent Tom had them on. Noah had them on. I want to say one of the girls working there might have had them on. Like, I was like, damn, Solomon's everywhere.
Do you like Solomon's?
I do. I do.
Do you own a pair?
I do. I
Oh, you
own
do
a
own a
few
pair.
pairs. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, he put
Okay.
them on his gram before. He got it. He has the plug.
yeah. Shout out to my man Brian Diaz, man. He's like the guy over there for seating and like entertainment marketing type shit. So um he's blessed me with a couple of pairs.
Do you wear
Yeah.
them?
I wore the running shoes and I haven't worn the other pairs yet. But I
Get
like
around
how they
to it.
look. I'm
Yeah.
curious. I'm a little bit nervous about putting them on because I like how they look on other people. I just don't know how they're gonna look on me. But I gotta
They're not
just
my favorite, man. I don't really like them.
it's all about how you wear them. Like
I've seen how everybody wears them, and I just can't bring myself to buy a
I
pair. I just don't
I
like the
think
way they look.
I think they look really good on Silent Tom.
Yeah.
Like, for example, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Silent
Yeah.
Tom's vibe and his style is very complementary to how Solomon's should look on somebody's feet.
I feel that.
Actually,
Um,
our LA store got some Hokas that are kind of fire for hiking too.
oh yeah,
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 yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I haven't got on a Hoka wave yet either.
So
See these Solomons that we got. They're not the XT6.
They're like
These are the
fashion,
ones.
not function.
No, there's function. You can, as long as the sole is solid. They're you know what I mean. But
yeah,
the XT6 is like, so you know how when the first time you get a brand, they're not going to sell you the fire at first. They got to
Yeah.
kind of give you the whatever to
mm.
see, you know what I mean. And then once those move, okay, cool. Now,
Oh, there's the XT4 and the XT6.
and that's what I'm
So
saying.
maybe you guys got the 4.
We got the X Mission 4.
Oh, okay. All
So we'll
right.
see what happens.
But listen, yeah, Solomon's doing big things, man. I like what the brand's doing. They have a huge archive of historic pairs they can pull from that
For
we
sure.
don't even know about because the brand's been fucking around forever.
Yeah, for
and
years.
again, it's just about they look good with Arc'teryx jackets right now. Like they look
Yeah.
good with ACG. They look good with Patagonia. Anything that is outdoorsy
Outdoorsy.
related.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if it's
Yeah.
outdoorsy related,
Or even like a hoodie, you know what I'm saying? It's all about your style. And I'm a little bit nervous about putting them on or trying them on only because I'm like, yo, I might be pushing it, but I just need to I need to put them on and see what they really look like. Honestly,
Yeah.
I need to just do that. I kind of like I think they did a collab with either Margiela or
Those are dope.
those are dope with the
With
little
like the zipper bag over them.
yeah, bag over them.
Yeah, those are dope.
Those,
But I don't know if I could freak them though. I think they're
I
dope,
know,
but I just
I
don't.
think
That's not for
yeah.
me. Like
yeah. You're right. You're right. Again,
Lil Muhammad wears them and they look fire.
yeah.
But
Again,
everything
same
looks
thing.
everything
Yeah.
looks good in a 6.5, 7. You know, that's a fact. Everything
Nah,
looks
Yeah.
good. Like
yeah.
with those shoes because of sort of like that rainbow multicolored effect
Yeah.
to them, you just gotta kind of go all out. Like
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
just gotta-
have
Yeah.
the $500 shell with the with the engineer garments, palace pants. Like you got to
See,
just be like, hey, I'm
I don't like that whole like big baggy pant, wide leg over like that.
Nah, you don't have to go
I can't.
super baggy.
I
That's
have
the
regular
wave though.
joints.
That's the wave.
You don't have to go that baggy.
I hear
You know what
you.
I'm saying? I'm kind of like a little bit in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nevertheless, I'm
I'm
gonna go
playing
ahead and
both sides of the field.
I'm gonna get these shoes tomorrow, and I'll
Yeah.
report back
Hey,
next
yo,
week on.
pause that, Abdul.
Yeah.
Hey
For sure.
yo,
For
Pause
sure.
that.
it's the first Ayo of the year.
Yeah.
The next Ayo, somebody needs to deposit a dime into the bank account or something. But yeah, I mean, obviously, the weather is going to heat up these next 2 days. I know there's some rain on the way, and then the temperature's going to drop again.
Mm.
So we're just in that area where you just got to be smart about what you wear outside, because it's not too crazy just yet. Um, let's see, episode 191. Oh, I actually did Capo this past Friday as well. Super cracking. Shout out to and happy birthday, Pierre from Studio Sonic. He brought the whole gang in there.
Pierre
They were
didn't
about
invite me to his
15,
birthday, man.
15 deep. It turned into something I don't think they were prepared for it to be. Like it
Mm.
just cracked off. Um, um, and it's going to. It was a good time. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens after that. Pierre in Studio Sonic. I saw the new gear.
The new
Oof.
catalog,
I saw the new Studio
the
Sonic
new
spring.
You
the
saw
new
like the
looks,
samples, or you saw the.
the final
I saw
product.
the final product.
Oh
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 shit!
boy.
shit.
Oh
Expansion.
boy. Just I mean,
Okay.
if you thought they knocked it out the park the first time, this time is gonna be
Oh, let's go.
even more crazier. The in store is gonna be crazy. The everything is gonna be crazy about it. So Studio Sonic's in a very, very, very good place. Um
Is it a bigger collection this time?
yes.
Dope.
They got a good they got a good just they're good. They're in a good place, man. There's some super nice. We'll talk about it off the air, but they got some really nice
I'm not
stuff going
surprised, man. Listen, them dudes is both very talented and obviously super creative. So for them to make something that's going to be fire
Yeah,
it's not like
it's
surprising to me at all.
expected.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
on.
Um but what darling Nikki's back tomorrow
Darling Nikki is the night you hear
with a
this. Yeah,
special
Thursday.
guest.
Special guest, my man Easy. Easy is straight from New York, where he lives in DC.
He does
Awesome.
live in DC.
Yeah, awesome DJ, awesome dude. So very excited to have him come play. He actually pulled up on me on Sunday. Sunday I played at 18th Street Lounge for the first time.
The new
The new
lounge.
joint,
The new lounge.
ESL.
How do you like that?
I like the room. If you
Yeah.
get, I mean, it wasn't packed by any means, but there was a good amount of people in there, and it was dope. I truly enjoyed it. Their patio could really be to jump off if they
Oh,
can
it
work,
will be.
if they can just work around the neighbors. I
They
think the
can't. They get.
patio.
They can't. They can't work around the neighbors.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame, truly. But I mean, it it was good, man. I played with this dude Smudge and obviously Harry Hodder, who I've
Smudge
DJed
is the
with.
man.
I've DJed with Harry Hodder hundreds of times over the last decade. It's my guy. So we got to play a bunch of cool stuff, man. Good music, dance music, and then there was some house dudes that brought the dancers out after us, and
Oh
Baby
shit.
powder on the floor.
the dancers dance. They go
They get
insane.
busy.
Yeah, they go insane. So
What
um,
race were the dancers?
everything, like
Really?
it's the first two dancers that showed up were these two Asian
Asian?
guys who didn't know English.
Of
Then there
course.
was a black dude with a backpack and his bike that he brought upstairs.
He brought
He
the
brought
bike
his bike up
inside the
there.
venue.
Upstairs, leaned it against the wall, and just pretty much was dancing with his bike for the entire time that I was there, but was
Okay.
crushing it. The manager was this woman. She just walked in, did some sort of break move, introduced herself all in one. I didn't know whether like to defend myself or like give her a pound. Hey, like, yo, this is such and such. I'm like, yo, peace was good, and It's dope, man. I like hearing that '90s house stuff that I'm not too familiar with.
Yeah.
DJ this guy named John. It's like 6'7" white dude, bald head, and
Did he used to work at 12-inch Dance Records?
he may have they were talking about Red and all the old
Yeah, I think he
DJs.
used to work at
I
12-inch.
remember Red.
Yeah,
Uh,
me
Yo,
too.
I used to go to, you know what, where Red used to be,
It's
Jerome?
Heist, isn't it?
Heist, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go in there like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, and that's
Same.
when, yeah, that was like the late night
That was the
spot.
after hours.
Yeah, the after hours, and it was. I never cared about the music at all because it was really some like shit that would give me a headache.
It was house
But
music.
there were just so many fucking women in there.
It was crowded, dog.
Yeah,
packed.
it was packed,
Yeah.
and you know, I didn't give a fuck. I was in there to meet women. It was a good
My
time.
bad. But yeah, there's they had great stories about that.
Move a little bit closer to the mic.
They
Yeah.
had great stories about that, even in the short amount of time we were in there. I apologize. If you follow me on Instagram, you see that I put up a short, like 10-second music clip today. New heat from my guy Chef Lindo. Man, he redid that little Uzi.
I heard that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chef Lindo started the year off just killer. So Tom's gonna actually fix it, put some finishing touches on it, and then,
Just mix it down, edit it.
yeah, just make it right. Just get it fully right, man. I think we'll try to put that out in February. Matter of fact.
Oh, y'all gonna put it out?
Yeah. Because I mean, Lyndon has so much music, man. It's ridiculous. So it's time to get this stuff out to the world, man. So, but yeah, 18th Street Lounge is cool. I'm gonna do that. It was like a Smudge and Harry having the same party at Dewdrop.
Yep.
They're just keeping the brand alive through 18th Street Lounge right now.
So they do the dewdrop in the nice weather in the lounge in the cold months.
Yeah. So I mean, super fun, man. Those dudes play good music and just allow you to rock out. So a good time, man. A solid start to 2023.
Hell yeah.
Musically for me. So then obviously, well, Abdul put this here. We'll drop this. We'll drop the slight information about this, but there is a very popular menswear sneaker store that is opening. Very popular menswear sneaker store that is opening. They have locations across the eastern seaboard right now. We'll say.
Okay. Oh, we're not. I didn't know we were not allowed to talk about it. Okay.
I don't. We're just gonna drop a hint about it, but they'll be opening soon in Baltimore, early February. So be on the lookout for both me to DJ that and Abdul obviously just to socialize and be there as he normally does. So it'll be a good time.
I just want to know what's going on.
Abdul will be everywhere. He gonna be there, Baltimore, DC, Richmond, same night.
Guys, can I get a pair? Like that.
No
That's
doubt.
it. Yeah.
Is it raining outside?
Not on this side.
Oh, it damn sure is.
Yeah, it's raining outside, bro.
Oh shit. Let me see if it's gonna be raining in the morning because I'm planning on going running.
Nah, it doesn't start raining until
man.
9 p.m.
Damn. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. No, the spot is opening up, so look for us out there. I guess we'll give some more details.
And you're
closer
DJing the
to-
opening.
Yeah, I'll be DJing the opening weekend. So
The weekend.
yeah, the whole weekend. I'm trying to get the opening night, but there's they're open Thursday through Sunday opening weekend. So I'm slotted for 2 of those spots. So
And is it like a nighttime party or are you playing all day while they're open?
12 to 7.
Word.
But I'm rocking with 3 other DJs from Baltimore, so it'll be a good mix of just come through, hang out, peep the vibes, all that good stuff.
Dope.
Yeah.
So in happy news, 2023 is here. Naomi Osaka announced today that she is pregnant, and she is missing the entire 2023 season.
Amazing.
Of tennis. Shout out to her and Corday.
Maryland's own.
That
baby's belongs to Maryland.
Where's he from? Like Columbia?
Nah, he's from like
I think like Silver Spring, maybe.
Nah, he's from like PG County somewhere, like not Upper Marlboro, but somewhere around there. Suitland or something like that. I'm not sure.
Nice.
But somewhere around there. Waldorf, I think.
Somebody fact check us.
Yeah, let us know.
Suitland, Maryland. I'm looking at
Yep.
I'm looking at the wiki right now.
Yeah.
Suitland, Maryland. Yeah, but shout out to them, man. Having a child is obviously
That's
awesome.
beautiful, man.
So dope.
Yeah, for sure. So she just was like, "Yo, I'm good on this year, but I will be back next year." And she's actually in a really good place. So she opened up like a management company or sporting agency with her agent, and they signed that guy Nick Krygos, I believe is how you
Oh
pronounce his
wow, the
name.
Australian dude.
Yeah, so
No,
like,
he's from New Zealand or something like that. I know who you're talking about.
but they
The
signed
Wild
him.
Out Cat.
Yeah, but you know
And they
he's
signed him.
and somebody else that's producing as well. So like,
Oh my God, I would hate to manage that dude.
I think he's probably respectful to her because he can't like your emotions are wild during the matches, but
Yeah,
you can't. She's been there as well. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you gotta respect you gotta respect her. So I feel like she's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
like her getting she don't gotta play for a minute. So
No,
shout
she's
out.
okay. She's
Yeah,
okay.
if I was Corday, I'd be like, man, I'd be ready to kick my feet up. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, I'm retiring with you.
What? Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a stay-at-home dad. Be
Um,
courtside at all of your matches. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like Serena's dad, part 2. I mean, Serena's husband and her
Abdul
dad. He's
Abdul
also on courtside.
Abdul went to the Mo Amir comedian show yesterday at the DC Improv.
Mo Amer, yeah, the
Amr.
Palestinian comedian. He has the show. Actually, you've talked about it on this podcast. I think the name of the show is Mo, and it's on Netflix. He has a series. I didn't really get too much into the series, honestly, but my wife and I went to the show yesterday, and
How was it?
he was cool. He was cool. You know who was really surprisingly his stand up was to me was even funnier than Mo Amers was Cypher Sounds.
Oh, really?
Cypher Sounds from One Ep His Life podcast that he has with Peter Rosenberg, former Hot 97 radio host, and he was fired and all that. But his stand up was fucking hilarious, and I was shocked because I listened to his podcast and I've seen
Not
some
that funny.
clips. Yeah, I mean he's normal.
Yeah.
And he's his I say this, his personality on stage is very different from his podcast personality. And he's hilarious. He's hilarious. So if you get a chance to check him out, do that. To me, he was the star of the fucking show, man. He killed it.
Yeah.
He was funnier than Mo Amer.
Oh,
Mo
really?
Amer, yeah, yo. I mean, to me, Mo was cool, but my wife and I both agreed. We thought Cypher Sounds was funnier. I think Mo might just have, respectfully, has the momentum behind him. It's
larger audience right now.
well, yeah, a larger reach, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not always you get a Palestinian comedian who breaks through a few levels of the bottom to get to like somewhat in the middle where some of the world starts seeing you. And once you get that sort of exposure, then people in other parts of the world who are your own race or from your own tribe start be like, yo, he's fucking hilarious. So I think people just really love him, and I think it's great because there's just not a lot of representation in the comedy world when it comes to Palestinians or just Arabs in general. Arabs are just not known to do stand up, right? That's just not something that's popular in that culture. I mean, they're funny, but they're not known to be like comedians, like professionally. It's not something that a parent makes their kid do.
Yeah.
That kid that's from here, though, I believe he's half Arab, and like
who's that?
Martin Amini.
Oh, the dude who performed on Georgia Avenue. He's like half Spanish.
Yeah, half Spanish and half.
He's funny.
He's funny.
I've seen bits and pieces of his shit. And
He's been around for a minute too.
okay, what's his name? I didn't even know his name.
Martin Amini.
Yeah, I think he's Iranian and in Spanish.
Yeah.
He's like from Rockville or some shit.
Cause it's funny, bro.
Nah, he's funny. He's funny.
You
You're
know
right.
what I mean?
You're right. He's funny. I would like to see him in stand up and just see a little bit more than just some of the few clips I've seen because, doing a whole, 15, 20-minute set is
It's
a
tough.
little bit different. It is tough.
Yeah.
And it's hard to stay funny the whole time, man.
Yeah.
Cypher Sounds was kind of funny. I'm not even going to front. He was saying some funny shit, man.
Matter of fact, Martin Amini is in DC
February 10th.
9th through 11th.
Where? Improv?
808, room 808.
Is that on Georgia Avenue?
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right.
Room 808. That might be on Upshur.
That's over there by Petworth. I think that's the same place. Upshur is
room.
Yeah, it's right on Upshur.
Upshur in Georgia, somewhere around there.
Yeah, a little bit further up by like Timber Pizza area.
That's it. Yep, that's Petworth. That's Georgia and Upshur. I knew it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I might try to go to that 7:30 show.
Let's go. Let's all go. I'm down.
3 days. Let's go.
I have to go back home for the Super Bowl that weekend, but if I'm here Thursday,
are you playing the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
not at the Super Bowl, but you're playing for the.
No. I got like 4 gigs out there that weekend.
Word.
Working on as many as possible. So
that's dope.
If not though, if I don't leave till Friday, then we could definitely.
Let's go on Thursday. I like going to comedy shows, man. I'm finding like this is becoming like a new thing of mine.
Yeah, I like it too.
I went to see Neil Brennan, who used to be a co-creator and co-writer with Dave Chappelle on the Chappelle Show.
Oh, he's funny. He's the white dude.
Yeah, he's the white dude.
He's funny as shit.
He's funny as shit.
You see a lot of his stuff is on TikTok. A lot of his show is on TikTok.
Okay.
Like if you haven't seen it, like if you just search his name, multiple clips.
Yeah, he's funny.
I went and saw him in Navy Yard, and I've seen shit where he is really funny. He wasn't like super funny that night, which I mean, I don't know.
It happens. Everybody has an off day.
I'm also not the guy who's laughing the whole time at a comedy show like some people are.
Yeah, I'm not either.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I do enjoy going to comedy shows though. I do like it. I remember back in the day. Did you ever go to DC Live when they used to have the comedy hour for happy hour, like around 5 o'clock on Wednesdays?
Of course.
And Mike Brooks would be up there. You remember Mike Brooks? Yo, Mike Brooks used to have me fucking dying. Mike Brooks is an old school DC comedian, man. Shout out to him. I wonder where he's at now. But yeah, man. So I went to that. That was great. I mean, listen, congratulations to Mo Amer. I'm happy I got a chance to check him out live, but yeah, it was good, man.
Yeah, so shout out to him. We're gonna try to make that Martin Amini show. If you've seen Martin Amini or Mo Amer or Cypher Sounds in person, let us know in the comments. I know Cypher Sounds was just on Road Podcast. I believe they did 2 episodes.
Okay.
Actually, speaking of Cypher Sounds, which was okay. You know what I'm saying? Like they were cool. It was what it was. Just watch those and check them out, and let us know how you feel.
When you listen to that podcast, you don't get the impression like he's funny, right?
No, I mean,
or Cypher Sounds.
Yeah, like
I mean, he's like funny, he's like funny, like a guy funny, but not like stand-up comedy. I could listen to you make jokes for half an hour.
Yeah, but when he gets up on that stage, it's a different guy.
I believe it,
and I wasn't expecting that.
He's a comedy professional, though. He's been doing it for a long time. Like,
he has.
I want to say I saw him in New York at least a decade ago.
He's been on the comedy shit for a while.
He used
to have an improv show and get guests on there, and they would be super funny. And listen, I mean, he's been doing it for a while. It's just I've only heard him. I've never seen him do stand up before, and I'm bigging him up. I'm saying he was good.
Yeah.
But it was just not the personality I was expecting to come out on in front of a crowd. So shout out to him, man. He was dope.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to him. Episode 192. What's the podcast? I guess we can ride the shoes. Like
Have y'all bought anything in 2023?
just
Yo,
my
shot.
hiking boots.
I got the Air Jordan 2 off whites from the homie Chasing and Soul Priorities.
After January 1st?
Yeah, he listened to I don't know. Whatever episode we were talking about him, he called me the next day and said he got me.
That might have been before January 1st.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I
great.
don't think I copped anything since New Year's.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
As it stands, I have not gotten any new sneakers.
I'm trying to get them the new the June Sanders DTLR 990 V3s, the black and gray ones.
black and gray ones. I was just talking to him about
Those
those.
are
Man.
so dope, man.
They're dope. They are
I'm not
fire.
gonna lie. I don't know
Huh?
what those are. I don't know what those are, but I hope you get them.
I don't think I'm gonna try. I mean, we're gonna see it. We'll see how far my reach can go.
No,
But
we'll
I
be able to
want-
get them.
Have you seen the SB, the gum pack? Oh,
I'm okay on SBs.
I need those.
I saw the Born and Raised SB Dunks. Did y'all see
we
those?
saw those, but did you see the gum pack though, where it's just like
I don't think so.
it's like remember that dude Uyghur? Remember the redhead dude who used to be a skater for Nike SB, like tall, like he was a redhead dude, and he
Mm-mm.
only wore black and white dunks. So it's like a
Mhm.
black dunk with a white swoosh gum bottom, white dunk with a black swoosh gum bottom, and then like this random pink with a
Oh,
gum
shit.
bottom that are phenomenal.
When are
Like-
those coming out?
They're already hitting skate shops. They just drop. They're just like they're part of the orange label, so they're just
Okay.
dropping when they drop. So Kel and I were plotting on how to make sure that happens today. I was hold on, let me get a picture for y'all, man, because they are.
Man, I haven't been really into sneakers, man. Like, I just got those Soul Box Bapesters in.
Soul Box Bapesters.
Soul Box out of Berlin. They just did a collab with Bape on a pair of Bapesters, and those dropped on December 30th. And those guys blessed me with a pair, man, and I'm really appreciative of that. But those are really
Gray
really
suede?
nice. Gray suede, really nice.
How are the new Bapesters? Are they still like
They're good quality.
they are good quality? Because I know for a while they were like really bad
Shitty.
quality.
They were
like fake
the
shoes.
worst. They were the worst
Yeah, they were fake.
sneakers in the history of sneakers,
Yeah,
especially at that price point.
yeah. The cheapest pair of $300 sneakers you ever bought.
Yo, for real.
Yeah, and now
Don't
the
let-
quality is
don't-
like
Don't let it be patent leather.
oh, that's it. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a
It
wrap.
would take 4 steps, and them shits
And that
look
whole
like
shit is wrinkled up.
them motherfuckers would be cooked.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Bape used to be, that was the swindle, man.
Yeah,
It was
man.
unbelievable how bad this sneakers
they all
were.
look fake. After you wore them twice, they all look fake.
Yeah. No, the quality has gotten a lot better.
Okay.
The leather quality is really nice, and don't let it be somebody who's doing a collab and they're like, yo, I want to use premium materials, and then
Then it's
they're
over.
even nicer than before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, man. So speaking of DTLR and June Sanders, Jerome and I actually just got blessed with a pair of DTLR Timberlands. You know what I'm saying? The collab that they did on the constructions, the 10061.
The black and
it's real
reflectives
nice.
or the white, the butters and red.
No, the butters and like burgundy, like the Commander's colorway. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like the black and the reflector ones.
Yo, they asked which ones I wanted, and I kind of went with the butters. But
Yeah.
the black ones look hard too. I might have
The
to
black
buy
ones-
the black ones.
Yeah. Me
I might have
too.
to purchase those, man. But shout out to June Sanders and shout out to DTLR for hooking us up.
Yeah. Shout out to
um,
them for not hooking me up.
Yeah, come on. Listen,
It's all good
listen,
next time.
June, we got to get Eddie a pair, man.
Yeah,
He's
man.
a-
Black 8.5
listen,
and
Look,
8.5.
and
look at the group
Tim's.
chat. Look at the group chat. I put those dunks in there. Need those.
Let me look at that. Yeah, June, we gotta get Eddie a pair. He's at 8.5. Oh yeah, those are hard.
Which ones?
All three.
All
Nah.
three. The pink ones look crazy.
I think the pink ones, I don't like how the whole sole is gum sole. But the black and white ones look better to me.
Mm.
I need all of those.
The black ones, I feel like there's been dunks, the SB
That's what I'm
dunks
saying.
already
That's what
just
I'm
like
saying.
that.
Yeah.
That dude wore them like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And
That's what
obviously
those were the J Biz dunks.
They're talking about the Heineken's coming out of 2.0 version of those.
They're gonna be high tops,
The internet's gonna go crazy for those. They're gonna be impossible to get.
even if they're highs.
I mean, I just yeah. I mean, they'll just want them just for fake nostalgia reasons. You know what I'm
You
saying?
think they're gonna have a red star on them?
Nope.
I don't think so.
They'll invert it. They'll do something. They'll do something.
They'll do
they-
something. They're
I
gonna
don't
make it a
think they
red
will.
circle.
I don't think they
Yeah,
will.
legally
They'll
they
invert it
can't.
like a red pentagram.
Yeah, they're gonna do something fucking with it, but it's gonna be high tops. I know. It's no way they're gonna make lows. That's what they've been doing. That's what history has shown us. De La Souls came out. They reversed the colors.
Tiffany's,
Yeah,
highs.
Tiffany's, and
Those were terrible.
even what else did they do? Some other
Speaking of,
ones.
Speaking of De La Soul, they have a new song that streams on Friday, and their entire catalog will stream as of March 3rd, I believe. March
on
3rd or March
on all
13th.
DSPs.
On all DSPs. The one thing that I saw people talking about was it might be them just redoing old songs.
Yeah, because that's what you could do that.
Right, but
Yeah.
then there's also something that says like over after a certain amount of time, certain,
Everything
like,
belongs to you.
everything belongs to you.
I think that's
Yeah.
like 30 or some years
So
or something like
there's
that.
only like one or two of their albums that have hit the 30.
But I heard that from MC Search, and I don't know if I believe a whole lot of what he says.
Yeah, they killed him. They killed him after. If you saw MC Search on Math Hoffa,
They
the
bodied
amount of
him.
the amount of lies he told was
Yo,
I don't think he's made any noise since then.
he can't. He's done. Like,
And his
once
man,
he's-
Pete Nice, was the one like
Pete
steering
Nice
that
let him-
ship.
Pete Nice let him play himself. Like all he did was let.
boy,
Search
Pete
play.
Nice came out and talked about after
Oh
that.
my God!
Yeah. On Pete Nice.
Pete Nice
Instagram.
needs to do more interviews, man.
Have you seen Pete Nice Instagram?
No.
It's like Rushtown something, I think.
298, I think.
Rushtown 298. Yo, he bodied Search. Like he got old flicks. He got like,
Oh, you did say
and,
that.
and
You
he
told us
keeps
about
all his receipts. He got like all the receipts, all the contracts. Like my man got everything. Everything Search was saying, he was like fact checking them with like the receipts and the stamps. And like, no, you didn't. You lying. Here go the paperwork. Here go this. Here go that. Like, killed him.
that. Wow.
It was ugly.
It was. I mean, we may not hear from Search again.
You may not.
Good riddance.
Yeah.
Jerome, we can't hear you.
Sorry, I'm actually looking up Pete Nice's Instagram right now because he might have even deleted the post though.
I don't think he would do that.
I think he did.
It might have just been
It
stories.
was old. Yeah, and it
It
was
might have
also
just
a
been
long time ago.
stories. No, it wasn't that long ago. I don't
Yeah,
think he posts like that.
It was last year.
Yeah, I mean
It wasn't that
that.
long ago. Nah, it's gone.
I don't think so.
Prime Minister Pete Nice.
Anyhow, if you
No, it's still there.
what's the cover art?
Search with shorts on the stage.
Oh, okay. Maybe I skimmed past.
I think that's the start of it. I mean, he says so. Hip hop's #1 dick rider is his first what he says.
Yeah, 'cause
And then there's another one with his pants down.
Oh my god.
you know what? I was wrong. They're definitely
It's
still
all there.
And the crazy.
Oh, I
part
gotta
about
go
it-
up on there and catch
Oh,
up.
it's so bad. It, like
Yo, he got yo.
it dead search.
Yeah, I mean-
dead search.
And especially when you hear from him, it's like that's his like they were in a group
Partners.
together.
They were-
Nobody knows,
yeah.
but nobody knows better than him. You know?
Man. Mm. What else, man? What y'all got going on this weekend?
This is MLK weekend. I have a gig.
Tomorrow night we're at Capo, right?
Darling Nikki Thursday. Friday, where am I? I'm at 1942. Saturday, I'm at Society in Silver Spring. Sunday, eating early, 3 to 8, and then church on Sunday late.
Are you playing church on Sunday?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Flash?
Say
Spot on
that.
New York
Oh, it's
Avenue?
Flash.
No, we're at Flash now. No, it's
Oh,
Flash.
okay.
No more Saint X.
No more Saint X. They've leveled up, and then I've got and then
So
Monday and
if they
Tuesday
play a
play
Flash,
Flash.
and it's not house music or EDM.
It's still dance music. Yeah, no, you still have to.
They have a
in
format.
here- Yeah, Flash has a format, and it really holds the party to its dance roots. You know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't sound good playing anything else in there. But when you go in there and playing the proper dance music, it sounds tremendous. So, um, it's a busy weekend, man. I'm not mad at it. And I got to work Monday and Tuesday at the shop, so that'll be fun. And yeah, it's just a busy weekend. Next weekend is a great weekend. Everything is just. I just came right into the year
Starting the new
rocking
year
and
off right,
rolling.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm rocking and rolling. Like I don't have no time. We already know there's things that I have to pick up of an adult nature this year. You know what I mean? And
Jerome's buying a house this year.
we house, car,
Okay.
you name it. You know what I'm saying? We got to
Yeah.
do it. Actually, um, what is it? Thursday. So the day that this comes out, we actually have a middle school day at our school. So all the schools kind of come in and
What do you mean middle school day?
so like like middle schools that are in our zone, you get all the information from their HR people
And you get
to
to pick which one you want to send them
you
to?
don't get to pick, you just get the information about it. You don't pick for until I think so February or March. But just the fact that we're there, I can remember my boo boo couldn't walk, and now she's like
What grade is middle school? Is that 6th, 7th, 8th?
6, 7, 8. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So like my junior high though was 7, 8, 9 back in the day. So
Yeah, mine was 7 and 8
yeah, so
only.
Mm.
so they're just growing, man. It's a beautiful thing, but at the same time, I tackle her and tell her I love her all the time, and
Got to.
it's growth that I'm just not. I'm here for it all day. At the same time, I'm just like
Not ready for it. Here for it, but not ready for it.
yeah, exactly. Um, so we'll see. Episode 192. We can now
Speaking
say
of 2023 and the new year, we got our stats from Buzzsprout, which is the engine that we use. It's a podcasting processing engine or whatever. And they gave out the stats on how our podcast did last year. Listen, top 25% of all podcasts. Most popular fucking podcast in Washington, D.C.
That's dope.
What else did we have? What are some good stats here?
You got a list of
Listened
it.
to in 36 countries. Top 5 countries are the U.S., Bahamas, United Kingdom, Canada, and South Africa.
I mean,
We
what
might
else
have to
matters?
go-
What else matters?
We might have to go on a fucking world tour, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go.
Most popular cities: New York City, Baltimore, Maryland, Charlotte, North Carolina,
Shout out Soul Priorities.
and Silver Spring, Maryland.
Dope. Not it.
Wow.
That's really
Yeah,
dope.
I thought all of these were really interesting facts. It's good to know. I think you know, appreciate everybody who's been listening to us over the last we're coming up on 4 years.
That's crazy.
2019. February is when we started, right?
I mean, you saw the pandemic, obviously,
Shifted everything.
shifted everything, which is crazy. What did we take off? Maybe a month, maybe? Like, it wasn't that long, I don't think. I'm not sure.
No,
long enough to buy mics and like cams and shit.
Yeah, it might have been a month
Yeah.
that I was there. But I mean, you see what the podcast situation is hitting for. Like, you see, Authentic is a superstar in the New York Giants world. And, I just saw Joe Budden's adding new people to his show, I think.
Oh, wow.
Or to his podcast network, one of them being Melissa Ford.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So there's podcasting is it's real deal, man. I mean, I know there's a new studio in DC where you just go do your podcast and they will then edit and prepare everything you need to promote the podcast.
That's a really
That's
smart
what's
idea.
up. Okay.
Genius idea, actually. So it's a serious.
They should be
business
reaching
there.
out to us. Top podcasts in DC.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's just
We'll think
it is
about
what
it.
it is. Yeah, we'll think about it.
We'll
But
think about it.
there's a lot of different we'll see what podcasting turns into this year, because I wouldn't be surprised if you start hearing podcasts on the radio, or if you start hearing radio stations dedicated to podcasting, like outside, like on your FM dial, not just Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Amazon's making a big push into podcasting this year. So we'll see what happens. I At this point we will say, what is Abdul watching?
Man, it's been more like what is Abdul not watching? Um, I haven't been watching a lot of TV, bro. And actually, this segment might have to go away for a little bit. I'll explain it to you guys off air, but
He
I
just
don't even
canceled
have
all. He canceled all his
I,
subscriptions.
I don't have any cable currently. Um, I'm just going through a move and settling into a spot with a family while
Temporary housing.
temporary housing while we're waiting for our spot to be ready. So until that happens, but I watched what was the name of that shit, man? I finally caught up and finished watching the series called We Crashed on Apple Plus, which is the story about WeWorks.
Uh-huh.
And man, this dude was he was on some other shit, man. Um, you want to talk about somebody who just was unwilling to listen, a visionary who was unwilling to listen to others and just kind of self-sabotaged himself in the process, had the fucking bag and everything and fucked it up.
Fumbled everything.
Fumbled everything, man. It's very entertaining. Jared Leto plays what was my man's name? Something Newman, Andrew Newman or something like that. I don't remember his name, but he was the founder of WeWorks. I mean, hustler for real, like could finagle his way into anything. Um, and really, really good show. If you've not seen We Crashed, I suggest you go check it out. It's on Apple Plus. And yeah, so that's where I am right now, man. I have no cable. Let me get my subscriptions right, and hopefully in the next few weeks I'll have some more shows for you guys.
Word. Any new music, Ron?
No, nothing. I don't know if too much has dropped since the year started. I mean, the SZA's still dominating everything.
My wife is going to that show, I think, in Capital One.
New Dolph.
The ticket was crazy. Yeah, Dolph is out here.
Dolph shit's fire.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's usually slow around the top of the year. You know what I mean? And then we'll get somebody released first quarter, and then we'll see what happens. But for me, no, still, I mean, a lot of DJs are putting stuff out, a lot of edits and stuff like that. So, we'll see what happens. But major label releases, I'm not. And mind you, I'm always behind it a little bit. I could be wrong though. So it's all good though. If I missed it, let us know in the comments. But shout out to everybody who's been waiting for a new episode. Told us that when we didn't drop new episodes, it gave them a chance to catch up on the older ones.
Word.
Yeah, man, go catch up on all episodes, man. We got some gems in there. And then, some of it is based on current events, but a lot of it is just us. You know what I'm saying? We just doing our 1-2.
No doubt.
Yeah, holler at us. So, shout out to my guy, always available, hashtag She Were Eddie.
Peace, fellas.
Shout out to my man, Don't Charge Abdul.
We'll see you guys next week.
Shout out to Silent
Shout
Tom.
out to us.
Yeah, shout out to us. Another year. Obviously, we're gonna try to really make some of these things happen that we talk about, because we do, we do speak some lofty things into existence, but we're really gonna make it happen this year. So I am Jerome Bacon III, and we're out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.